Advent is holding a VIP of some importance to the resistance movement, and the spokesman has asked that we intercept the transport vehicle and rescue the target. We'll have to take out any hostile forces protecting the package to secure the area.
And greetings everyone, welcome back to more Lore of the Chosen, the probably final mission before we get to our HQ assault.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Now, I was a little bit confused at the end of last episode how this was only infiltrated to 98%, but it turns out I was messing around with the inventory just before sending the people away. Most importantly, I think TT had like a Advent armor on, and then I swapped it out. I said, oh, I don't need him to have this. And no, that also reduces infiltration time, not just detection range. So that had an impact there, but thankfully we still got the good infiltration here. So all is good. Yeah, all is good.
Move out.
Now we just gotta find ourselves some enemies, get to the truck, hack it, and yeah, go home. Oh, I'm still running around hunting shotguns. Right, I remember. But I also have our very first coil rifle action. Oh, it's not.
High speed, low drag.
Is it the first? Let's see, I already don't remember what I did the other day.
Come on, let's go.
Duh. Fun is in the chase.
Let's not move us to any unknown territory with the last move. Okay, I heard a door somewhere in this area. This is always a little bit of a weird map. So we can't sneak past here. There's a bunch of civilians here, but also there's a tower here. So that might be a problem. Although let's take a look. Take a look around the side here. We're coming closer and closer to the objective, which might mean then bigger chance of fighting all the pods at once, which ultimately always happens, but is not actually what I want to do.
Is it a firing position?
What are you afraid of, buddy? Fifth chosen. Well, good news is it's not going to be a chosen here. Or
Okay, fine.
do I need to say shouldn't be a chosen here? You spot somebody. Oh boy. Now, that is something to be afraid of, though. You know, actually, I think I'll bring you around here.
What?
And then we'll try to sneak into the building. Give you a shorter detection range, which is great. But those are not the guys that opened the door. Was there as well this door? Could be the guys. I don't know.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, you can't sneak in there. Okay. Alright, let's get you here. Double priest? Well, force priest and lower
Those are
priest.
bad guys.
Yeah, those are indeed bad guys. I see all of them. Okay, that's 3 guys over here, 3 guys over there. Question is, could I set these 3 on fire? And the answer is no. Not from where I'm currently standing. Like, I don't want to activate 8 enemies at once, but if we set one group on fire, and we do have also quick burn, then we can deal with the other group.
On my way.
So I might just stay here and hopefully I can burn you guys wherever you go to next turn. Probably you're coming further here. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. And then we can unleash
Is it a firing position?
wrath and fire and destruction from above
Course.
on that priest group. Meanwhile, superior PCS, small intel cache. Meanwhile, we're being greedy.
Infiltriere Zugangspunkt.
There had better be something good for all this
Is
weight.
Beagle Rush playing?
I hate sitting on the sidelines.
Fairly certain, if I counted every detection tiles here correctly, they cannot, if they move the typical 8 tiles, they should not be able to reveal me here. So,
Hey, inspection time.
super safe. No, that's the wrong direction. Unless, okay, that might be the right direction if you guys are also moving there. Like, if you're grouping up for fiery... Why not? Now the problem is I don't see all of those guys, so I can't trust any of those detection tiles that I'm seeing. What can we do here? We can jump down here. That seems like a questionable decision. Well, you have also very small detection range, even smaller than Natalie.
Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel.
Let's bring you in here. See snake. We don't see the second mutant. Now, there's absolutely no way in the game to know where that other mutant is. Like, he might be, for example, here on that tile that I can't move to, but yeah. Only you asked, there was a way to find out.
Bin auf dem Weg.
Man, what a coincidence. Exactly where I thought he would be. Man. So lucky today. Okay. Which means we can go here. Means we don't see those guys. Oh, but we're taking that. We're taking that. Even though we don't have a command for backup plans. Who needs backup plans if your first plan is perfect?
Let's execute him.
That's some good damage on that snake. Ooh, and a panic. Oh, and apparently they activated anyway. Okay. What's your mobility like? Your mobility like is... Oh, Frost Priest. I've learned my lesson. Because I can't remember anything. Let's check every enemy. You do not have anything if I slice you. Okay. So this is okay to slice. And we have an AP grenade for those guys. It would obviously be better even if I lightning slashed here. Even doing it like this. Lightning slash this guy. Then I can Scourge Cutter and then I can both barrels. Which means this is the problem. Well, this could be the problem that we can solve with an AP.
Okay. Special delivery.
Apparently we can't solve it with an AP grenade. I have to figure out how I get a shot on that guy in a reasonable way, but before we do reasonable things, let's see if we can clean this up. Now there's somewhere out there, there's a third group. They could be down here, they could be behind the truck, and then we activate them here, and then we have a whole other set of problems.
I'm yelling at you. Yelling.
Stay frosty.
Can you hear me? Yelling.
That's what I call a whole other set of problems. Oh, one of them is a Rocketeer. How fantastic. Okay, so, but... Let's activate the whole map. If I understand this talent correctly, right? If I shoot this dude, I get a free attack for standing next to him.
Dre's band is terrible design.
And we got a stun out of this, and he's poisoned. Alright, alright, alright. What do you mean out of actions, though? We're not supposed to be out of actions after this. Guys. Yeah, he's stunned, he's poisoned. He's a problem. That's everything here is a problem. Oh, that's 4.5 tile, 5 tile scatter. That's also not great. Well.
didn't need that soldier anyway.
We need to disagree on that one. I mean, realistically, right? Where could it scatter?
Gonna string 'em up?
To the VIP? To the... okay, or to the nothing. That's not a shot on the guy who's standing out in the open. I count that as a win. It's just a grace. Oh, you... no, don't do that. You removed panic from the mutant, but he's on fire. He doesn't... okay. Warrior and freeze weapon. Oh no, I can't shoot. Oh, freeze weapon even resisted. You know what? For having a soldier standing out in the open, I think that's just probably the best turn I ever had with a soldier who was out in the open and not moving. Alright.
Alright.
Well, never use a grenade to do a shotgun job. No, nix bei der Bosch. Bei der Bosch.
No gory.
Bei der Bosch in your pants here. Alright. So, you guys kinda screwed up because, I mean, yes, my weapon is frozen. But I can then just turn up the heat.
I get it, okay?
Ooh. Yeah. Ah, who's holding your hand now, Mr. Medic? Who's removing your panic? Nobody is. Ah, I was a little bit over enthusiastic here. Okay. This guy gets cut. Then we're gonna just slide into this guy's DMs. I'm not sure you're still alive.
You didn't make the cut.
Okay, 3 guys panicked and on fire. 1 guy in stasis and or poisoned, and I'm not sure how the game will handle it this time. Genesis with this snake here, and well, yeah, this guy when he wakes up. So I think you just have to come in here, shoot the snake.
Wurde entdeckt.
That's good enough in my book. And then we probably just need an overwatch on the priest and hope nobody else runs. Well, he's gonna die from the fire. They are panicked, they don't move. Snake should die from the fire. If we can just kill this guy.
Probably not going to be able to get that. Well, that was actually quite enjoyable.
We'll just
Now we're waiting.
overwatch, and the only one who can run that overwatch is this guy. You're dead next turn from the flames.
It's hard target practice. Hit the damn thing.
Gonna stasis somebody? Yeah. Oh. I need that guy to hack.
Shut up! Enough!
So you just go out. Get him a little bit.
Move it out.
Duh. Fun is in the
He's just
chase.
chasing around the civilians here the whole time. Screaming and yelling.
Ooh, daddy likes.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Still wanna grab either the intel or the PCS from the tower if I can.
Is it that hot out there?
Please tell me you're not setting yourself on fire. Wonderful.
Fine.
Apparently you are setting yourself on fire depending on how you run.
Kein
Okay.
Problem, Boss.
Okay, the greed is telling me small supply here. Superior PCS there. Okay, so we take the small supply at 97. That's fine.
Infiltriere Ihr System.
Just to get the VIP out of here.
Wir sind durch.
Nope. Run you out. Beautiful.
Whatever you say.
Mission turned from a very concerning turn to all smooth.
Rack, bang, tap, trap, rat attack.
2 turns of
tip-top.
combat, whole map
Give me a minute here.
activated, cleaned up.
Defense.
Everything, all the enemies are on fire.
Yeah, we hear you.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Okay, there's a tower here, but we started system infiltrating this. They are not connected.
Schon unterwegs.
You have the same hacking rewards, and you can only hack one or the other, but at least I think they're not connected. Right, so we have 92, 38 here, and yeah, 64. 33 on this one.
Versuche einzudringen.
So, worst case, you can probably dash to the evac. Or looking willpower-wise.
Yeah, we hear you.
If reinforcements were to come, then I think I just need a few. Those other two here. Well, one is the VIP.
Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Move it.
I'll bring Natalie down here.
What?
I'll leave you up
I
here.
am tactically tumbling.
That's great.
Amateur. I'm on Overwatch.
Okay, I think we're so there's a breaking point. So at first, when you do system infiltration, it barely moves the needle at all. But there's a breaking point where suddenly each infiltration is gonna give you more and more hack chance increase.
Ich probiere es.
Now we press the Overwatch button.
Just enter. Okay, reinforcement threat. Can you dash to the evac? Yes. So I think we're doing a final infiltrate.
Ich sehe es mir an.
We do the hack. I'm gonna be so disappointed if it's a superior PCS in air quotes, which turns out to be like a iron skin PCS or something like that.
Now we wait.
Okay, they're dropping in down low. And nothing that can overwatch, so we can just walk out here.
Enemy contact.
Fuck yeah, bio kill. Oh, wrong game.
You got it.
I cast Long Strider on myself.
Los, los, los!
Okay. We're leaving, we're going. We're not coming back.
Your commendation.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
We had Undying Loyalty Dark Event, right. Well, that never triggered. Thanks for the 2 AP. What are you guys doing? Something you want to tell us? Even now, blah blah blah, we stand with the elders.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
Still, you know, have a hard time believing that we had a soldier standing out in the open. And Advent just, you know, with 4 units, didn't even go through my ablative.
It's only a matter of time before we regain control of the planet.
Alright, we have you as our combat engineer. I'm not even sure if I looked at this before. Killer Instinct, activating run and gun. Oh, so you wanna be a shotgunner, huh? Right on. So combat engineer kinda, you have a supporty kind of role, right? With combat drugs, then smoke, and then combat stimulants. Is that in addition? Does that stack with? Oh, combat stimulants, combat drugs. Do you get plus 30 from that smoke now? I know combat engineer was reworked, but that's nuts. You can go offensive grenadier with heat warheads, biggest booms, fastball. Soften up, I guess, devastation for grenade radius. And then you have a shotgun kind of approach here with run and gun, shotgun finesse, aggression. Bring him on slam fire. Killer Instinct, that's very, very tempting, I have to say. Like the only thing you're missing on a shotgun build here would be any sort of double attack. Right, like close encounters, rapid fire. You have slam fire. And you don't have close and personal, so getting to 100% crit chance is gonna be tricky. You have 60 mobility though. With shotgun finesse, you can get up there for sure. We also haven't played around with grenade trap. So we did on a saboteur a grenade trap build, but they don't have a grenade launcher, so their grenade trap range is really short, and they were really not able to place the traps in any sort of way that traps enemies. Water mix would also then water mix for increased radius, and then 2 more radius with devastation. Problem is we don't have what's it called, needle grenades, so we're destroying all the loot in the process, which, although with Soften Up we're probably not killing stuff, but rather are the first to grenade stuff. I'm super torn. I think I'll just have to first of all, I'm gonna check with people who played this if grenade trap is actually working now properly on the combat engineer, or if there's still issues with deploying these range wise. And then I'll go deep into myself and think about, do I want another shotgunner? Do I want another potential officer support with smoke? Or do I want a grenadier? Don't have to make that decision now. We got a combat rush PCS. Wonderful. As in... like, it's at least a useful PCS, but man, this should not be a superior. Like, I thought combat rush were basic PCS. I didn't think you could get that from that. Okay, and we have our VIP rescued, which is a radar. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we already have a shredder. So at this point, we're gonna use the console and turn them into a different class. Which, you might look at it on, 17 mobility, we can turn them into a class that relies a little bit more on mobility, but when changing classes, all the stats get rerolled anyway, so it's really more a matter of what do I wanna have here, which probably is gonna, I'm looking at this selection up here where I see a bunch of zeros, and we might just go for the Dragoon, so I get another hacker. Yeah, let me actually, I'll quickly look up what the class name for the Dragoon is. 1 minute here. Right, alright. We're back. So I looked up the class name, so we're just gonna use the console here to turn this soldier into a Dragoon. So if I go out and then go in again, you should now... I even sorted you in the right spot. 60 hacking score, so you're down to 15 mobility, 73 aim, 60 hack at Sergeant. Good. Roboticist has 86 at Sergeant, which seems better. Just saying. Spark has 80 as a Sergeant. What else do we have to compare? Specialist. I think that's Staff Sergeant. 403. I think you have a PCS. $69 at Sergeant for the text. Okay, so our Dragoon is a little bit low on the hacky side. That's somewhat fine. So what you get? Interesting perks. So I'm looking at the XCOM row. We've got suppression, which no, it's never suppression. Needle grenades, interesting. Salvo. Then we've got ever vigilant for some overwatching. Rescue protocol. Shadow strike. And first strike. So some shooting related perks. Now on the shooting side, a Dragoon has and then they have rocket launcher, heavy weapon gets advanced units. So you kinda can go here Rocketeer, give them a warsuit so they can get a Shredstorm cannon that gets an extra use, and then we can pick up salvo so they can fire it twice. But man, this is not something that's really exciting to me right now. Like, now fire at enemies in a cone with blinding fire. Would be an interesting opener. Basically, poor man's saturation fire with an aim penalty, but if you have Shadow Strike, you don't care about the aim penalty. I'm just not sure. I don't see anything about damage penalties, right? Like getting a Shadow Strike saturation fire way before anyone is Master Sergeant? Certainly interesting. But as my safety net, I'll probably just fall back to my standard officer build here, which is something like blinding, then either renewal or phantom, Trojan, sensor overlays, stealth protocol, puppeteer, supercharge. It seems like an interesting thing here with Shadow Strike, blinding fire, but giving up Trojan for that. I'm very much torn here. I always think it's a shame that Dragoons can carry a cannon, but they end up just running around with an SMG. Oh, what the heck? Let's try something new. Let's try something new then. I'm still going to take blinding, and I still think they're going to go an officer role, but an officer that opens up on the first pot you encounter on a mission. With a good old blinding saturation fire. Well, it's like, you know, if you order saturation fire from Wish, you know, then you get blinding fire. And just in case somebody else is dumb and runs into a drone, I'll give you Phantom. So you stay concealed, so you can actually use the blinding fire. Just hope that the area that it's affected, the cone, is not some tiny trench gun cone, but a proper saturation fire area to make that work. And of course we need a training center, which is ready in 3 days, and we need some AP to actually buy Shadow Strike. Ooh, okay, that was that. A resistance mech scanning site. I think, yeah, well, first of all, we want to find a few more missions here before we pick that up. But let's keep an eye on this. 9 days. And with now everybody available again, I think we starting to go back on Intel in Australia.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Got grappling suit, spider suit rather. Very nice. Let's get the purifier. Get some fire grenades going.
After a careful...
Wait, what is paused here? Didn't it say something was paused? Or was something inspired? Psionics inspired and I didn't do it? Yeah, okay. Wasn't really paying attention. Because in my mind I was already... Yeah, that's a timer we're not gonna be able to do. A jailbreak for another rookie. 2 more rebels. Yes, of course we want to do
Commander
this.
Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
And I think we want to try one more time here to... So I often run into the problem, or into the trap, where I use trial by fire a lot, and we get this kind of picture, where, you know, it's Sergeant all the way, and then I don't get those people on more missions to actually get them higher up promoted. So let's see. I want my recon. Maybe I actually don't trial by fire this to avoid that kind of trap. Who are you? It was showing that you are bonding with somebody, TT. Okay. Bonds on the... proficiency classes are a little bit glitchy, I want to say. And Amorano. Sure, we can do that. So we probably can only bring 5 people. What are you bonding with? With Ward Square or with our electrician, huh? Let me see. If I go down here to Ward Square, you're 3 XP away from a promotion. You know what? Let's just get you on the mission. That way we also, and then yeah, let's do the bond. Even though Natalie is a little bit advanced level wise.
With a mug like that, you might get Advent to surrender after all.
That's what we're fighting a war here. There's no time for cheap jokes. Nerve on this guy. Alright, so I don't think we have really much in the form of money right now to equip somebody. I really would like to... Can we bring the Buccaneer again? Also 3 XP away from a promotion. Oh, that puts us over already. So maybe we gotta do it like this then. Gives us a rifle, gives us... Well, I mean, you're mostly doing stun gun stuff. How about we actually flip this around then? You get the better arc thrower. You guys get the armor. We get the infiltration time. And that should be fine.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position for deployment.
Alright, and just like that, HQ Assault is ready to go. Just over 40 enemies in Strength 7 region. So, if we win this, when we win this, this region will be liberated, so we destroy 5 points of strength. That means the remaining 2 points get redistributed in adjacent areas. If they go to Western US, fantastic. We have it nicely in a single spot. If they go to New Mexico, pretty bad, because then running missions here will get a little bit harder. If they go to Western Europe, then I don't know if it's good or bad, because we don't know what the situation is. But for now, we're going to put a cut in here, and when we get back, it's HQ Assault time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.